Hello grade 11s, this is the page 102 and the helix on the right hand side of the page. For the question, they have given you the top view, so obviously that is the external diameter and internal diameter. It's an auger, meaning that this shape is solid here with a spiral attached at this point and on the outside point. So you're finding two spirals, helixes in this. It's got two revolutions with a pitch of 48. That's great news because 48 will be able to divide into 12. It's left-handed, so remember, if we're holding on to this, that is what the shape's going to look like with our left hand. They've said this is going to be our start point. So if that's left-handed and I'm holding it with my left hand, that's going to mean that the direction of our spiral will be coming around the front like that, which would also just give me an idea of which way I should label my helix. Start on the top end and make AB at the top. Okay, so it's actually, we're going to be going the other direction, because if that way is where it's starting, it's left-handed, it's going to be coming there, so our numbering is actually going to be going that side. So remember the steps that I try to use when we do this. First of all would be to do the circles, which already been given to us for the stage. Then I would do the rectangle, the outline of the front view. So let's do that. There I now have my rectangle of my shape done. My next step, I want to do the pizza slices, and that will obviously be here in the top view. There are my pizza slices completed. My next step is going to do the vertical heights, and that's what I need in the front view. Remember, the height here was 48 for one pitch, and they want 2, so our overall height is 48 times by 2, giving us a height of 96. Remembering 48 needs to be divided into our divisions. 48 divided by 12, so our height divisions need to be 4 millimeters. I'm going to mark that down the side here. Here I have my height divisions marked off. They've said that they want us to start at the top of the shape, so our numbering would start at the top of the shape at 0 here. There's all my numbering. Remember, 12 also becomes 0, and we start with 1 on the other side. Remember, for this now, they said it was a left hand thread. They want us to start, so if we were holding this shape with our left hand, they want us to start at the top. There is our left hand thread there, so that's why I'm going to label in that direction. Remember, we would also do that for the inside as well. There's all my labeling done for my pizza slices. as well as the labeling done in my height dimensions in the front view. As you know, I like to then project my pizza slices down and then take individual height measurements across. That's just to not make this drawing too cluttered. So let's project first of all the outside diameter, and then we're going to do the core shape after that. I've projected my pizza slices down and I've labeled them. Now let's follow our points, the theory of 2 points. There is point 0. There is 1 lining up with 1. There is 2. We line that up with 2. 3 with a vertical 3. 4 with a horizontal 4. Vertical 5 with horizontal 5. 6 on the far end of the shape. 7 starts coming back. 8. 9 in the center. 10 and 2. 11 and 11. And we're back to our start point. There is 1 revolution. I'm going to carry on and do the same for the other side. There are my completed points. Now remember, if you ever come across a problem, so 0 and 12 need to be related. If they don't, you've got a problem. So just remember that. It's a way that the drawing's giving you feedback, telling you that you may have made a mistake. I'm now going to do the core. So I'm going to take these points and project my pizza slices down and follow the same process. I'm taking my pizza slices down, I've got my heights, and then I'm going to take them across and project them. I've used my blue pencil to project down those lines. Now, just to make sure I'm not getting mixed up with my measurements or labels at the top here, I've numbered at the bottom of my page, and those line up with my pizza slices of the core. Now, same process, let's match up the heights. So there is 0 with point 0. Here is height 1, and that lines up with line 1. Line 2, line 3 is in the center for both of the shapes. Line 4, line 5, line 6, and there we have the points for the first half of our curve. Point 7 lines up with point 7. Point 8 is lining up with line 8. Point 9 is going to be the same point in the center there. Point 10 lines up with line 10. 11 horizontal and vertical meeting, and there is our first turn at our point there. Follow the same process to get the rest of your points. It's now time to join up our points, and I'm going to start by doing the core on the inside. If we remember, this is the start point, but because of the direction, this is actually going around the back of the shape. So the first point that we're actually going to see is this point. So there's my little curve. a slight little bend in my first shape. The next 3 points are in line with each other. A test for your accuracy. Slight change in this last one. Then the bend. And at that point, it's going around the back of the shape again. And we're only going to see it pop out again at this side. So there's our curve again. Slight little bend. The next 3 points are on the same line. Slight drop. And then a bend. And there is our 2 turns that are visible. Now, the outside edge of this auger is the bigger part. Now, just like this, these are the 2 visible sides. So I'm actually going to start by drawing the visible sides of my auger first. Here is the corner, so this is going to give me the bend into my first point. A slightly straight line. See, that's not a great join. The next 3 are a straight line. Here's the straight line, the slight bend, then our curve. Now because this is open, I'm going to see this whole curve. That's visible. And here's the edge of the shape. So when I join this up to this point, it's going to stop on the edge of the shape there. Because that's the edge of the core, so now it's starting to go around the back. It's going around the back of my shape, around the back of the shape, and at this point, so between here and here is where the edge of the core is, this little part becomes visible again. And here's my bend, nice curve. And this is the same shape now again. So this one is all visible. Slight bend in that one. So not a great join again. 3 that are in line with each other. A slight change. Get your curve in. Remember, this is visible until it hits the edge of the core there. So this little slight bend we'll see until it touches the core. And that goes around the back of the shape and pops out at the edge of the core here. So this little line and our bend. There's the visible aspects of this shape. I'm going to darken the core now. So there's the core going up to that bend, and the same on that side. If we go to the other side of our core, those are the outside edges, and let's just join the top. There's a line across our top, and here is the line across the bottom. And there is our auger with 2 turns with a left-hand thread, and that's the end of the drawing on page 102 on the right-hand side.